he is definitely going to get He-Man with this thing. But take a look at this awesome Prince Adam. I wanted to just put his sword like this. I know he doesn't hold it like that in the show, but just that cool Kylo Ren look to him. Hey, what's going on? It's Sean Solo 8, and today I'm going to be going over a Masters of the Universe action figure and vehicle review. Today we've got Prince Adam Sky Sled Jet Power Rescue Rocket. You can see the modern posing retro play. It's made by Mattel. I've got Skeletor on the channel. I just did his video the other day. He's going to help me with this review because on the top of the package it says right here that 2 vehicles in one replace the mantle and panels for Skeletor's War Sled. And it also says for use with Masters of the Universe Origins figures. And this says new for 20. And I do believe they did have another version of this available before, but in the package it looks awesome. So you could keep this on display on your shelf just like that. But yeah, it looks absolutely epic. It says Masters of the Universe Prince Adam Sky Sled. And if you're watching this right now, this is currently available at Walmart where I found it. You can see Beast Man on the side there. Nothing going on this side of the package. The back of the package is absolutely beautiful. It says, when his friends are in danger, Prince Adam leaps onto the Sky Sled and flies into the rescue. It looks like Trapjaw down here, Man-at-Arms, Beast Man, of course, Skeletor, Castle Grayskull in the back. Looks awesome. Shows you how you can swap out the heads, and looks like the side panels, we'll be doing that here. Hopefully, I'll be able to get all of these. I do have Battle Cat and Skeletor so far, but thanks for checking out today's video. And without further ado, let's take a closer look at Prince Adam and the Sky Sled. And we have the Sky Sled out of the box with Prince Adam and Skeletor already on the ship. And let me just show you how cool he looks on there. That's absolutely awesome. He is definitely going to get He-Man with this thing. But as you can see, I already switched out the Skeletor War Machine, the Skeletor War Sled. But it's very, very simple to actually switch around. But Skeletor does have little peg holes that fit on the ship, on the actual sled. I'll keep calling it a ship because I am a big Star Wars freak, but let's see if he tips over on it. But no, Skeletor does sit on there really, really well, but he looks absolutely awesome. Now, I almost want to buy another one, which is a total bummer. How this head pops off is very, very simple. You just simply pull on it and it slides out. You can see the detail on it is pretty cool for what it is. For the price point for what you get, I think it's a solid value. And these figures are just so awesome. And I will put on this other head that looks like the good guy's head. As you can see, it just snaps on very, very well. And then these side pieces, there's little indentions here. You just put your thumb in there, pop them out, and I'll stick this by the bad guy's side, or by Skeletor. And you can see it's just a sticker on there, and it's like a flaming dragon to indicate the bad guys. And then there's another sticker on the dash up here with a few control panels, and the handles are soft, and they do bend a little bit, so you don't have to worry about those snapping off. But the engine is a separate piece, looks really good. And of course these, looks like there's little peg holes in there, but I don't know why they're there. They just slide right in very, very easy. And you can see it's a green dragon on this side. Slide the ship around, stick it back on, and then you have yourself the Sky Sled. Now, on the bottom, there's a little hole. It looks like that's the only hole that'll go in. This doesn't do anything at all, but the detail on the bottom looks absolutely great. Really like how they did that. Everything looks good, what you'd expect from He-Man. But this right here is the stand. Nothing on the bottom. This part just snaps into it when you put it on. There is no instructions with this, so I did have to quickly look at a Google image just to see which way it goes. Looks like this piece just bends on the top, but we'll go ahead and pop that in and see how it looks. Okay, there, I did get that on. So it wasn't too bad. The articulation of it bends down all the way, and it tilts back all the way that way. Does it tilt? Yeah, it does. That's really cool. So it does tilt any direction you want it to, which is awesome. Let me put the head back in. And then this right here is just a cool flame shot, and it looks like it's gonna fit right in there. I don't know why it's a hexagon, but it looks really cool too. And it's not quite translucent, but it is a nice soft red, which looks really cool. Now that we've looked at the Sky Sled, let's take a look at this awesome Prince Adam. I wanted to just put his sword like this. I know he doesn't hold it like that in the show, but just that cool Kylo Ren look to him. And then the awesome articulation that I really like. The detail on Prince Adam's face looks really good, just like you'd expect on He-Man. And it has that awesome look where you think you can squeeze it, like the old He-Man from the 80s, but you can't. The hair looks like it is glued on and it's a separate piece. He looks down really well. And while we're here, we're going to take a look up. And of course, a little bit of emotion in there. Not much. It's mostly me turning his body. But he does turn around. Not quite as good as Skeletor, obviously, because the hair is going to hinder it. This jacket looks like a separate piece. Once I'm done showing you guys the detail, I will try to take that off. His arm goes up pretty high on both sides. And of course, there's a little hinge in the arm. And of course, it's going to rotate 360 and pop out too. So at least we can see what it looks like in there. They're on a little peg. Let's see how easy it goes back in. And it snaps in really easy. So that's actually good to know. His arm, again, because they're so buff, doesn't go up too high, but it's good enough. And his hand is on a hinge, which goes up and down and swivels. His fingers are pretty soft, so you can flex his weapons into those hands. I can't wait to actually get He-Man. Again, his legs are on pegs like Skeletor in there. I gather those will pop out too. He doesn't kick back too far. He kicks up better than Skeletor. And of course, he has a single hinge in the knee, which is hidden really good. The knee does swivel. And then there is a boot cut. And then there's a nice hinge on the foot with a swivel. His sword is actually a little bit hard to get in his hands, but as you can see, it looks pretty cool. So standing next to Skeletor, yeah, he looks really good, and you can see how high the Sky Sled is. I'm gonna go ahead and throw Prince Adam on the Sky Sled now. All right, we're gonna stick Skeletor to the side. I'll stick the Sky Sled right here in the middle for you guys, and I will show you how this works. You're gonna bend his knees, obviously, and we're gonna articulate his feet, looks like up, so they fit in the little peg holes on here. And we are gonna slide He-Man on. I'm gonna pop one foot in on this side. Sorry, He-Man. Get rid of his, I keep calling him He-Man, but he's Prince Adam. I can't quite get him in the frame. When he tilts about back there, he almost drops automatically at a certain point, but it does look pretty cool. Of course, you can tilt him forward, which looks really cool. Let me just pick up the camera a little bit. But you can see Prince Adam looks pretty darn awesome. Let me tilt it back slightly. And as you can see, yeah, he looks great, man. Totally cool. I'm absolutely loving this line, that's for sure. Last thing I said I was gonna do earlier is I'm gonna see if this jacket comes off. Oh, he does have his swivel in the waist. I didn't show you guys that earlier. But yeah, that looks like it's pretty glued on there pretty good. So that doesn't look like it comes off. Let me know in the comments below if you've seen anybody do that. But yeah, I'm absolutely happy with the figure. The detail looks absolutely great. Next to Skeletor. And we'll thank you guys for watching the video. If you want to see Skeletor's review on the channel, feel free to do so. I will have Battle Cat come in very shortly. But thanks for checking out today's video, and I will see you guys in the next one.